Hey guys, Zoroarrkk here, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. I'm just going to be doing a quick vlog for you guys, just to explain what happened last week. Just before I start this video, I do apologise if my face isn't in the video. Unlike what I did last vlog, where I vlogged with the front camera, for some reason I'm trying to do that, and it's gone really frame rate bad, like it's going like 10 FPS, and I don't want to upload a video like that. So I'm sort of having to do it like this, and I know you can probably see the sweat on my forehead. I know it's gross. I can't really help it. If I actually show you guys, I have a fan there and a fan there, but I can't really put them on trying to do this video because otherwise that's all you would hear would be the wind from the fans. So I'm kind of a bit screwed here. But today I'm going to be doing a video for you guys about what happened last week, because I went on holiday last week, as a lot of you guys know. I did make the previous vlog explaining that, and that's why I had all the videos and everything pre-recorded, and some of them weren't very good. I do apologize, especially the latter parts of the week. I ran out of time. To explain it to you guys, we were going from Monday to Friday, coming back on the Friday night, and it wasn't until I think it was Thursday last week, so not the week just gone, but the week before, I actually got told we're going on Sunday and then staying at a hotel for that night. So I was actually going to my dad's on Friday and then getting back later on the Saturday because he had something to do. Um, so I basically had like 5 hours to try and make all the videos, render them out, and then upload them. So I think I did pretty well for that. But I do apologise that, especially like the Heroes of a Storm and Rocket League things, I didn't want to upload those. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I had those on my computer for a while. And I was trying to do something completely different for the Heroes of a Storm one. If any of you guys watch Heroes of a Storm things, you should probably know what the fuck moments. I wanted to do something like that with the cheesy editing and the different um, royalty-free music and all that, which I all have on my computer. Um, but I just never got around to it. I stopped playing Heroes of Storm for a bit and stuff like that, and even now I only play it occasionally. So I just had those on my computer. They were just taking up space and they were doing nothing. So I just saw that opportunity to upload them. And then the Rocket League ones, I was playing Rocket League for a long time, and I'm not very good at it. I couldn't do all that aerial crap. Um, I was just having fun. I just had these like funny goals, and I was trying to get better ones and then get Lukey to edit them because he does a lot of Rocket League editing, but they were so bad, and I really didn't want to put him through that time, especially as he just done the Hardcore Illusion episode for me, and obviously I know he has a life as well, so that's the reason why stuff were like that. But moving actually into the actual holiday itself, so I went down on Sunday. And for you guys that don't really know much about the UK and stuff, um, I'm in the East Anglia area, which is around about the southeast of southwest, sorry, of oh, I can't do my north some stuff, so it's the southeast, hence why it's East Anglia. That was a bit stupid on me, but anyway, so I live in East Anglia, and I had to go past London, which was busy as crap, all the way down to the far southwest. It was something like 220 miles, which was around about a 5 hour car journey. It was probably one of the longest car journeys I've actually ever had. I think it was longer than going to France because of where we are. You can go to the Eurotunnel to get to France pretty quickly. So it's only like a 2 hour drive, a 2-3 hour drive. Um, but basically, we got there, we got to a Travelodge hotel, and to be honest, I was actually really surprised because the problem with my family is we haven't got the most amount of money in the world. Now, I'm not making that sound like I'm poor because I'm not. I mean, if you look around, you look at all my stuff and stuff, you can tell I'm not poor. I'm certainly not poor. I'm not someone that's nearly on the streets. But I haven't got all of the money in the world. We're quite an average family for the UK. And we ended up getting like the cheapest accommodation, because that's all we could, afford if we wanted to go on all these attractions and stuff, because the actual attractions probably cost more than the actual accommodation itself. It was that ridiculous. So I ended up actually getting the lowest room for a travel lodge. We ended up having to get 2 rooms. We got a double room for my mum and her boyfriend, and then me and my mum's boyfriend's 2 sons. We all slept in a family room, so they were gonna have a double bed because they're brothers, and I was gonna have a put me up. When we actually got there, it was actually surprising because bear in mind it was the lowest. Because I go in travel lodges not often, but I do occasionally go into some travel lodges if we travel and we can't get a caravan and stuff. Because for some reason we love caravans. I don't know why, but it's just been a family tradition. So I was actually really surprised to find there was a fan there, which I've never seen, as well as I didn't have to sleep on a put me up. I actually had a single bed, which okay, it wasn't the comfiest in the world, but I slept on it pretty okay. My back did hurt in the morning, but you know, and it was nice and clean and everything like that. So props to Travelodge. They obviously upgraded a little bit since the last time I went, or it was just because it was an out of a sticks hotel, so it wasn't really a mainstream one, so they could probably spice that up a little bit. So yeah, so that was Sunday. Then on Monday we got up. We had to go to the park that we were staying in, and it was only about an hour drive from where we were in the travel lodge, so it weren't too bad. But when we got there, we actually got there around about 11, and we weren't allowed in the caravan until 4, which was pretty ridiculous. And bear in mind we had all the stuff in the car, so we couldn't exactly go very far. So we went to the beach. The beach was only like 5 minutes down the road. Went to the beach, ended up going in the sea, which was probably the worst mistake of my entire life. And then we ended up going swimming in the actual swimming pool to clean ourselves off, and then ended up sunbathing until 4. I didn't put any sun cream on. Now, normally, that's fine. In Britain, it never really gets above 23, 24 degrees on a good day. Celsius, which I think is around about 70 Fahrenheit, I think. I might be completely wrong in that, but I think it's around about 70. We're in a heat wave at the moment. There's loads of like high pressure, I think, in the air. I don't know. I don't really know my pressures of the air and stuff like that. All I know is that we're having a heat wave at the moment, which is why I'm sweating so badly right now. And it was actually worse last week. Like now, I think it's 25 still, so it's just like normal summer. But last week on holiday, we probably picked the best week to go on holiday. It was actually ridiculous. It got to 35 degrees. Now, it didn't get to 35 degrees where we were. I think it got up to 28, 29. But if I was actually at home, where I am now, it would have been like 32, 33 degrees. And in London, it was 35 degrees. It was absolutely ridiculous. I haven't seen temperatures that high, or at least heard of temperatures that high in my lifetime of what I remember. I mean, it could have been in the first 60 years of my life between 2000 and 2006, but you don't remember those infant days. So we actually probably chose the best week to go on holiday, and I just thought, I've never been sunburnt, I've never had anything like that, so I thought I was invincible. I thought I had some, crazy body that doesn't get sunburnt, because I always see my mum get sunburnt, and her boyfriend get sunburnt when we're down at Felixstowe, which is another beach place not far from here. And so I thought, I'm invincible. I can't get sunburnt. Yeah, I was wrong. Currently now, I mean, it's nearly a week on. 6 days on since I really got sunburnt. And I am peeling like crap on my back. So from shoulder to shoulder and then down about halfway on my back, it's all peeling. It's absolutely ridiculous. I was actually in so much pain yesterday because I actually recorded this vlog yesterday, but I was in so much pain. The vlog was really bad and awkward. I didn't want to upload it because I'm trying to improve my content. So I didn't really want to upload that because I was actually in so much pain right now. I mean, I'm trying to lift my arm and that's around about, if I can try and get the camera right. I can't get the camera right. There you go. That's about as far as I can pull up. If I go any higher, it really hurts because of the skin. So that's always nice. Not. I thought I was invincible and I'm not. So, message for you guys, use sun cream. Really use sun cream. So other than that, Monday weren't really, nothing else really happened. We got on the caravan. The caravan wasn't the best. Again, cheapest package. 5 people, 2 bedrooms, one double, 2 singles, and the other one. And then I had to sleep on a put me up, so I didn't have very much privacy. The put me up was actually surprisingly comfortable. The only problem was the lack of privacy. But it was only 5 days, so I could live with it. Um, and then we end up going to the clubhouse. We end up doing that every single night. Every single night from about 9 to half 11. We went up to the clubhouse. There was Wi-Fi there, even though it was stupidly slow. I think it was like 163 ping, 0.8 down, and 0.1 up. It was really, really bad. Um, so we ended up in going clubhouse, coming home, going to bed, and it was actually quite funny because one of the boys, Mitchell, he got himself hammered on drink, and he ended up walking into a caravan that night, which was quite funny. Then moving into Tuesday, we went to a place called Paynton, which was about 15 miles away from where we were staying in Dawlish. And then we ended up getting a steam train down towards a place called Dartmouth. And then we ended up going on a cruise. Well, it wasn't really a cruise, it was a paddle steamer. It was like a really old boat at Dartmouth. And it actually went out to the British Channel for a bit. And then came back and it was showing all the sites in Dartmouth and stuff. And it was really nice. You could see some of the old castles that we used in like World War Two to like protect the south of England, because you're in the British Channel, the probably the largest shipping lane in the world. That was pretty nice. That was the hottest day I think of the week. So spending it out on the river where it's naturally cooler was quite nice. And I was a big pussy because I didn't want to get sunburnt again because my back was absolutely killing me at the time. And then we came back and went to the clubhouse. Then on Wednesday, I can't really remember much of Wednesday. I don't really remember what happened on Wednesday for the majority of the day. But I do know that we ended up going fishing in the latter parts of the day. From about, I think it was 5:30 to 9:30, we went fishing. And I've never been fishing. Kevin, my mum's boyfriend, and his 2 sons, Mitchell and Lewis, they're really big into fishing, but I've never been one to like really like do it. I've never done it before. Last Wednesday, and I never thought I'd have the patience for it, and I still don't think I have the patience for it. But it was just something to do. They invited me to do it. They wanted to really engross the whole family thing, and I did it. And we didn't really catch anything except from a bunch of seaweed. That was pretty much all we caught was seaweed, which kind of sucked. No fish. I think we were going for bass. I think it was. But it was fun. It was an experience. I eventually got used to casting. Casted pretty far after dismal attempts again and again and again. It was quite funny. Doing both the methods for casted. The second one worked. The first one didn't. So yeah, we kind of didn't really catch anything, which kind of sucked. But it was a nice, fun experience to do. Enjoy the day. And then we came back and went to the clubhouse. See what I mean by it's a regular occurrence. Then Thursday, we were going to go to a place called Creeley Adventure Park. It was like a theme park down in Exeter, I believe it is. But it started raining a bit. Thursday was like the only day of the week that was kind of British in terms of weather. It wasn't like raining hard, but it was raining persistently. And when you're going at a place which it was like £26 a ticket, I think it was, for all 5 of us, and one of us don't even want to go, it was pretty serious money to spend when it was raining. So we ended up readjusting, changing the plan, and we ended up going 10-pin bowling. Now, I've never been a fan of 10-pin bowling. I've never really been able to do it. I can't bowl properly. I end up curving the ball like I'm throwing a baseball or something, instead of actually bowling the ball in a straight line. So I've always struggled playing 10-pin bowling. But this bowling alley was shit. Now, I mean, it was shit. The balls were crap. The actual bowling lane itself, I'm pretty sure had a bump or a curve about 3/4 of the way down, because when I got like one pin, like I got a 9 and then had to get the last pin, I would just roll the ball down the alley, in the direction we had the bumpers up eventually because we couldn't play really without them. Okay, I couldn't play without them because I can't play bowling. So like I was trying to roll the ball and it would go the way I was going. So if I was trying to go diagonally that way, it would go diagonally that way, and then suddenly it would just change that way, go diagonally that way. I'm like, well, how? How does it suddenly just change? So the alley was crap. I ended up doing really really bad, get stressed out and stuff like that. Um, and then we came back. We ended up the others watched a movie. Me and my mum didn't really want to watch it. I kind of wish I did watch it now because I saw one of the scenes and it was absolutely hilarious. It was a film called Grimsby, I believe it was. It's a new film that's just come out recently, and the actual scene I saw was absolutely hilarious. Some of you guys could probably work out what scene it is if you've watched that movie, because it's probably the most iconic scene in there. As far as I'm aware, they were absolutely pissing themselves, so I had to go in and see, why they were pissing themselves, and I think I joined them. So, other than that, we didn't really do much on Thursday. We went to a clubhouse once more, and just chilled out, had a load of drink and whatnot. But then obviously we then had to come back on Friday, so we packed a little bit before we went to the clubhouse, and then we came back, went to sleep. And then Friday we got up at 9. I believe it was around about 9, and then we had to hit the road. And the drive back was pretty bad, to be completely honest with you guys. But we expected it to be because it was Friday. It was going to be traffic and rush hour traffic and all that. And having to go on the M25, for any of you guys that are British or know anything about Britain, you know what the M25 is and you know why it's bad. Basically, it's the road around London, so it is absolutely packed because it's all around London, and it was torture going down there, and then torture going down the A12 towards where I live. But we got there eventually. We left about we actually left Dawlish around about 11ish because we ended up then going down to the beach for a bit. But we ended up leaving about 11ish. We had to stop obviously in the way to eat. Uh, and then we got back about 5, I think it was. So that was really all the holiday. I do apologise that I'm sweating so badly right now, and I know it's quite disgusting to see. I can't control it. Literally, I'm going to finish this video and turn both my fans on. So, anyway, guys, this has been Zoroarrkk. Hope you guys did enjoy. There was some Pokemon Sun and Moon news that came out. I believe it was on Wednesday, or on Tuesday. No, it was on Tuesday, sorry. I'm not going to be doing that video saying what that is until August the 1st. And the reason I'm doing it that late is because there's actually new news coming out on August the 1st. So I'm going to clump those two together and upload that for you guys. So anyway, guys, this has been Zoroarrkk. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new and enjoy my content. I'm trying to get 1,000 monthly views, which I'm around about 750 at the moment. So it's slowly going up. So I really want to get that 1,000 views. So if you guys can help me with that, share this vlog around or share any of my videos around. Go and find one you enjoy, and then share it around. I'll be greatly appreciated on that. And other than that, guys, this is Zoroarrkk. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.